Hi again, YouTubers. So I thought tonight I would take some time and go through my eyeshadow collection. I do have a lot of different ones. A lot of them are Bare Essentials, and I have quite a few that are MAC. I'm getting more into MAC now that I've been learning more about it. So I'm just going to go through the colors, let you know a little bit about them, and if you have any questions on certain colors, I can let you know more information. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start with my Bare Essentials. Some of the first ones I have is Soul, and it is a really light white highlighter. It comes out really nice. I'm just going to show them to you like this because opening up Bare Essentials makes a mess. This one is called Vanilla Sugar, and it is a light peach tone with just some shimmer to it as well. Citrus Twist is the next one. Citrus Twist is like a peach tone. It has really good color to it. It's great for a lid decrease type of color. Queen Tiffany is another one. It's a brown with a silver fleck to it. Again, another one that I use a lot from the base up to the crease. This one is called Sex Kitten. It is a deeper brown tone with a little bit more of a gold fleck to it. Some other colors I have. This one is called Chardonnay. It's from the it's from the Merlot kit. It's wine colors. Chardonnay wines. This one is a gold tone. It actually has a really good gold base to it. It's fairly light, but you can see the gold pretty well. The next color in this collection is called Pinot Noir, and it's almost a reddish tone, almost a burnished red tone. Really pretty. It's great on the eyelid. And then Merlot is actually a purple tone. Actually, the kit was called Wine Country, not Merlot. It's a purple tone. It does really well for the crease, and I use it for an eyeliner as well. The other kit, the Masterpiece kit I was talking about, this one is called Captivate. And this one is a true gold. It's actually a really good gold tone to it. Has a lot of gold tinge to it. And then I believe this one is called Seduction. And this one is like a purpley brown. It's kind of a mix between Merlot and Queen Tiffany, if you can see that at all. Some of the other colors I have are Azure, which is a really bright blue. I use this more as a wet liner under my eye, and I also do the same thing for this one. It's called Lemon Sibicus, I believe is what it's called. I have the sign on that one. I've used a good amount of that one if you can see it, but it's a really bright purple. One of the other ones is called Blush. It's a really light pink. Again, it's just good for an everyday type of thing, but it's a really light pink with some shimmer to it. And then I got one of the Get Started Eyes kits, I believe, when I first started with them. And it actually comes with 3 different ones. This one is called Winter White. And then this one is called Rapture, and it's more of a brown tone. And then a really deep brown for the, it's called, I can't even read this. Nurture? I'm not even sure. It's a really dark brown. So you've got the 3 different shades there that are good for just a good everyday basic starter kit type of thing. Onto my MAC shadows. Let's see here. I have, this one is called Grain. It's a really good light gold tone. It's good for just a really base neutral, and for more of a little bit more subdued of a highlighter tone. Swiss Chocolate, as you can see, I've hit pan, so I use this one quite frequently. I really love this one. Good comparable to it that I like to use a lot is Lola Lola that I just got. I've been using that in the places that I would have used the Swiss Chocolate. All That Glitters, really pretty gold tone. Reminds me of a Bare Essential one that I have, but I like this one a lot. Let's see here. This one is Sable. I think I've heard some people talk about this one online. It's a really good staple one. I like it a lot. Yogurt is a color that I use quite frequently. I think I actually have it on now at the top of my lids. It's like a light pink, but there's no shimmer to it. It's a really light pink. I've hit pan on that one as well. Another one I've hit pan on, I think it's called, whoops, almost dropped it there. Honesty. It's really good, but I'm finding now the more I use it, I think there's almost too much glitter in it now that I've gotten this far down. There's almost too much glitter in it for me nowadays. Let's see here. Some other colors. This one is actually called, goodness, Brun, B-R-U-N, I think it is. It's a deep, deep, deep brown. It's really, really deep. I hope you can see that there. It's got a lot of color to it. And then I've got Blackberry, which is a really nice purple tone. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I want to make sure I get this in the 10 minutes. Another one I have is called Scene. I use this one a lot for my crease. Had some dust on it. It's actually a really good gray tone. I don't do really well with like carbon and really, really dark colors like that. So that one works well. And this one is actually Shadowy Lady. It's really, really dark purpley blue. Not sure if it's the same one in the new Cult of Cherry Quad, but it's really, really pretty. Some other colors I have two Victoria's Secrets, not many at all. This one is called Copper Penny. I've hit pan on this one. It's a really, really truly looks like a copper penny type of color, which is really nice. The other one is called Bittersweet. Bittersweet is more of a burnished red with brown to it. Really pretty. I'm not sure if they make either of these anymore, but I really like them. I have some Laura Mercier. I have Fresco, which is, again, one that I use quite frequently. I use it for an everyday one. I can use it with yogurt and then use this in my crease, or I can use this just as a lash to crease. This is a dark one I use a lot too. This is called Black Smoke. It's not quite as dark as Carbon, but it's not as light as Scene. So I really like that one. It's a Laura Mercier as well. Another one I have here is actually called Paris by Night. This one is another like deep purple. It's not quite, it's more of a pinkish reddish tone to it than the Bittersweet by Victoria's Secret or the Blackberry, and I really like that one. I did just purchase recently, it was on my, I believe my Sephora haul video, is Lola Lola, and that's this color here. Not sure if you can see that very well. I'll move it over a little bit. Lola Lola. So far I'm loving it. It's kind of replacing my Swiss chocolate, which I absolutely loved and used quite frequently. I just purchased the other day Fresco Rose. This is going to be another one of my haul videos when I went to MAC the other day. It's actually a really, really pretty pink, and I used it as my base tonight. It's a paint pot, and I did use it as my base tonight. I also have Still Life in the paints, the actual physical paints that I use frequently as well. I have two colors by Trish McEvoy that I use quite frequently. It's actually one, I have to pull these out, they have a cool little magnetic case. It's called Glamorous Gold, and I have the one that I hit pan in, and then a brand new one. I just stuck it in there so that I didn't lose it when this one's over. And then the brown that I have is Sable Bronze. If you can tell, I use a lot of like golds and bronze colors and then pink tones and purple tones. I'm not as much into the grays and things like that, but there's the brown one, which is really, really pretty. Really like that one a lot. I also, for some reason, still not sure why, but it caught my eye. When I was in Ulta like a while ago, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, I picked up a Sally Hansen. They have a new line. It's called Amethyst eye palette. It's got really pretty tones. It's a pink and then like a pinky purple and then a really kind of purpley color down at the bottom. It's really pretty. I like it a lot so far. I do also have a high intensity pigment, a HIP. It's in Spirited, and there is a light blue and a dark blue. Let me see if I can get this open. I can never open this stupid thing for some reason. Yep, I opened the bottom. Well, can't get it back together. Well, oh, there we go. Let me see if you can see that. It's got a really bright blue and then a dark blue. Found with my blue eyes didn't work so well, but I have it. You know how this goes. Sometimes we use them, sometimes we don't. Oh, the Bojouris, I can never say this correctly. Makeup Geek talked about this. I really like it. I think it's called Rose. It is. And if you look at it, it's a cool little wand, and it goes on really pigmented. It's really, really pretty. Let me see if you can see that right there. It's really pretty. It's easy to apply. It's not something I use as an eyeshadow base, but it's really, really pretty on.